I am a paper hoarder. I don't know about you guys, but I do. I love buying papers. It's kind of like I love buying fabrics, even though I'm not really great at sewing, but I am pretty decent at doing scrapbooking and card making. And when Anna does a paper set, and you guys get to see this close and beautiful and go across it if we can, you want to grab, I would do multiple sets of this. It's that good. So this is brand new. Listen to this. It's 36 sheets of 12 by 12 cardstock. You get 3 each of 12 design. Every last one is foiled. So this is Foil Golden Delight. We really should rename this Foil Golden Delight, because every last piece is beautiful, beautiful heavy cardstock. Look at this. Oh my gosh. This stuff's drool worthy. And look at this one. Imagine that as a background on anything. A scrapbook wedding. Can you imagine doing a wedding book out of these foiled papers in 12 by 12? Oh, it'd be gorgeous, like an album. Anyway, 36, 3 each. We're just showing an example of each of the 3 designs, or the 3 each that you're getting of the 12 designs that are included. All right, Miss Anna, thank you for doing this. This is a glorious collection.
Yes, it pretty is as pretty does, my mother always said. And this is a very pretty paper set. And when we think about scrapbooking, I'll just show you, just mentioned a wedding, right? Scrapbooking a wedding with these beautiful papers. We're talking gold foil designs, beautifully. What's so great about it is they mix well with each other, and that's always important to me. And so this is, you're getting a stack of 36 sheets. But let me just show you this stuff up close, because it is really pretty. You showed this paper, which is the pink lace, and the reflective quality is, you know, is a little hard. But then it's our perfect palette. So we've got gold on gold, gold on gray, right? Gold on lavender, which is lovely. And then the best part about this is we've done things in 2 tones. So what you're seeing, maybe we can see this overhead maybe a little better. So we've got the darker lavender and the lighter lavender, so that you have tones that will match and work together, just like this. So we have the green, we have the darker green, and then the lighter green. And I've just been watching Bridgerton season 2, and every single dress this is a dress in Bridgerton. They just got more fabulous. And so you have turquoise, light turquoise, and dark turquoise, gorgeous. And then we had the peach, and then we even have a really beautiful blue. And so all that reflectivity does end up being something quite extraordinary when we're talking about having the need to scrapbook, because we have Crop at Home 2 coming up, which is our online scrapbooking event coming up in May. And we're talking about making things just like this with these beautiful papers. And so what I think is so pretty about that, I just want to back up. These are not included if you already have your ticket. So this is not included. These are brand new just for today, just for our National Craft Month celebration. I think it's the very best of the best of what we do. And when you think about making something like this to commemorate a memory or a photo or someone's life, this paper is going to illuminate, it's going to make everything that much more special. I mean, that's an incredible photo. And all this fun paper crafting around it reminds you of this moment in time. And then, just look, when you start to build things with this, right? Maybe you're building the pattern papers. This is what, to me, shows you that you can mix and match them very, very easily. So it's not just about scrapbooking. You can use all this beautiful cards stock for crafting your cards as well. And so just making 5x7 cards out of the paper, you've got something beautiful. Look how it mixes with the peach. I think that's just absolutely beautiful. And then any of our concentric die sets, just have fun, play with it, you know, use them on top of each other. So this is us mixing our solid matte foil cardstock along with the beautiful new foil cardstock. And this is where we, you know, to me, when we're making a paper kit for the first time, I don't always make it where it mixes and matches, and just because I think it's almost too precious to cut up. But when you look at using foil stamped paper with your favorite dies, like this, our lace dies, and then a border, it embosses beautifully. Yeah. It works so well with all the things that you already have. It's one of my favorite paper sets that we've done. So
I'm sorry. I just think, you know, Anna, no, seriously, you're 100% correct. It is one of the most stunning sets. And I've been blessed to work with Anna, actually in 2 networks. Her and I started back at our sister network, QVC, many, many moons ago. But of all the years I've been able to work with Anna and been so honored to work with her, I've never seen a prettier paper set. And if you're a paper hoarder, be honest, like I am, this is drool worthy. This is the stuff that you get at home and you're like, oh, and you kind of don't want to use it. So here's the advice I got from one of my great, one of the comments that came in on my Tuesday night show on Facebook. The gal said, get double sets, keep one pristine and use the other one. And I thought that was some of the best advice ever, because I love looking at paper. I love it. And now I'm forcing myself to use more of it. But I will tell you, these patterns are so gorgeous. And really, if even a little bit this touches, even if you have regular cardstock and you add just a little bit of this to it, all of a sudden that card or that scrapbook page totally comes to life. And think of all the dies you have. Think of all those things you have at home, maybe the embossing folders, whatever it might be, but especially dies that you can use to be able to completely transform the look of the dies simply by giving yourself and using an incredible cardstock. Look at that, isn't that amazing? Is this perchance, Anna, from any of like antique wallpapers that you've collected over the years?
Not wallpapers, but they're all original patterns that we've made from antique, yes, engravings. Each one of these, because it has to be vector art to do the foil stamping. Right. Yeah, the wallpapers are all those fancy paintings. But just look at this. I mean, when you look at paper and you cut, this is actually die cut and embossed.
Gorgeous.
But it was foil stamped. So that to me is like, it gets really exciting when you start mixing all this stuff together. It looks like paper candy to me. And there's just nothing prettier than mixing the gorgeous color palette and adding all that fancy foil to a project. And so if you're starting from scratch and you love to just have, you know, stacks and stacks of pretty papers from us, which we have done, you know, for the last 28 years, we have made some of the world's most beautiful 12 by 12 cardstock prints. And these just get even prettier by the minute.
Also, think how pretty that's going to be if you love doing slimline cards. Can you imagine actually using elongated, how gorgeous that'll be? Or obviously on the horizontal on that. So for your slimline lovers, that's great too. Guys, at this point, how are we doing, Kev? How many have we sold? Okay, we sold 900. We have 1,400 left for the rest of the day. Again, this might make one more airing later. I do not think it'll make it all day long. In fact, it won't make it all day long at this rate, but it's certainly a beautiful set to pick up. You're gonna love it. If you love the look of Anna, or even if you're brand new to the show, welcome. That's a great way to start. It's a great way to really experience just how truly elegant our pieces are. All right, well, I've got a second 5 in 5 tonight. We're so lucky. Limited amount, all discounted. So here we go, 5 items in about 5 minutes. Take it to the